Hello students, I am Aniket Kirsch. Today we are going to start lesson 7 of Value Education. The name of the lesson is Secret of Pots. So let's see. People with a great sense of humor handle the problems of their life in a very tactful manner. Nasruddin is a character known for his wisdom, sense of humor, and tactfulness. Tact, Tactfulness means techniques, right? So the people who are with a great sense of humor handle the problems of their life in a very tactful manner, very with a very with very techniques. They have a lot of techniques to handle any situation, right? Nasruddin is a character known for his wisdom, sense of humor, and humor means you. I think you know what is sense of humor, right? Um, who can make others laugh, right? That is the same sense of humor. And wisdom means intelligence. So Nasruddin is a character known for his wisdom, sense of humor, and tactfulness. In the following story, we see how he used his intelligence to expose the greedy of the villagers, right? To expose the greed of the villagers. Um, Once Mullah Nasruddin decided to give a grand feast to his close family members and friends on the occasion of his birthday. Okay, once upon a time when he was having his birthday, he invited all of his close family members and uh, uh, you know other friends on his birthday party. He went to the market to purchase fruits and vegetables. He bought rice from the local market. He engaged a number of cooks to prepare a feast for the guest, right? But he did not have any large utensils. To make a large, food for the large amount of people, he need large utensils. Okay, so for which, you know, he went to the his neighbors. So let's see. But he did not have a very large utensils which were required by the cooks to prepare various dishes. So he went to his neighbors and borrowed his big utensils and pots. Okay. Then his neighbors lent him all the utensils that he required. So all his neighbors helped him. They gave him the big utensils so that he can prepare. His cooks can prepare food for larger amount of people. At last, he organized a grand feast, and all the guests were delighted and were well fed. Now, the next day, Mullah went to return the pots to his neighbors, as he has taken it for he had taken it for this party for the cooking, for the large number of people. So the next day, his task was his purpose was done. So he went to the return all these utensils to his neighbors. Along with each big pot, he returned a small pot of the same kind. But why are you returning two pots? Everyone asked. Okay, if you had given, you had taken only one pot, then why you are returning with this one small pot also? This was asked by his neighbors. Actually, last night I kept all the pots in my cellar. Cellar means you can say basement of your of any where basement of your house you can say. Actually, last night I kept all the pots in my cellar. It has magical power which gives life to whatever is kept there. Okay, so when I kept these pots in the cellar, they came to life and gave birth to a new pot. So this new pot also belongs to you. Everybody was very happy now. All the neighbors made fun of Mullah's stupidity but accepted the pots from him. Okay, so what happened? What Mullah replied when everybody, his neighbors, when he returned the utensils with this small, pots also. So his neighbors asked him, "Why are you returning these small pots?" So he told them that when I kept all this in my, cellar, this all, it is this cellar is having a magical power. So all this became two. Two in the sense it gave birth to all these pots gave birth to one new pot. So that's why I am returning this. This is also, this is all this as it is this all pods have given birth, so it belongs to you. So this was replied by the this mullah. So what all the neighbors and all, they thought, okay, he's returning, okay, he's a stupid man, let's take it, okay, like this they thought. And they all had taken. Few months later, mullah again organized a grand feast. Again, he needed big pots and pans to cook food for many people. So once again, he went to his neighbors and borrowed utensils from them. This time, the people were very happy to lend him the pots and gave him many more utensils than he needed. Mullah hosted a grand feast again, and everybody attended and enjoyed it. This time again, when Mullah organized, again a party, or you can say again this, so this time he again required a lot of utensils, right? The big pots and pans. So all his neighbors or friends from whom he used to take, from whom he used to borrow the utensils, they were very happy. Again, we will get, one more pots and all. So they all were very happy that let's give more utensils to him, and gave him many more utensils than he needed. Mullah hosted a grand feast again, and everybody attended and enjoyed it. When the party was over, Mullah collected all the utensils, went to the town and sold them off. He collected a good amount of money and returned back as a rich man. After a very long time, the neighbors decided to go to Mullah's house to get back their utensils. So, uh, after a very long time, the neighbors decided to go to Mullah's house to get back their utensils and pots. They asked Mullah to return their utensils and pots. Return your pots? I can't, I don't have them, replied Mullah, lying on his couch. Okay. So when they asked him about return back over the utensils which you have taken during a party, so what Mullah replied? Which pot? I can't. I don't have. ठीक है ना? Return your pots. I don't have. I can't. This was the reply of the mullah. What are you saying? We lent you so many pots. Everyone was furious. Don't shout at me, replied mullah. I kept the pots in the cellar after the feast as I did the last time, and now they are all not there. But where are they? I don't know. So this now this time mullah replied, as the public or the neighbors asked, where are our pots? He replied again, this time also I've kept in my cellar, but now all these utensils are not there. So the neighbors asked, then where it is? He told, I don't know. So the neighbors decided to bring the matter before the panchayat. Panchayat, you understood? Every whatever there, if there is any confusion or there is any issue, then it is resolved by the gram panchayat and all. So these all the people has taken the matter to the gram panchayat. So after listening to the grievance of the people, the panchayat was in favor of the people and ordered mullah to return the pots and utensils to his neighbors. Mullah replied humbly, sir, I can't return them. But why? Asked the head of the panchayat. Sir, because they are dead, said mullah. How can pots be dead? You are fooling us, shouted everyone. As mullah, when the gram panchayat asked him, gram panchayat, was in favor of the people, as you have to and told mullah to return all their utensils. But mullah replied, what mullah replied, I can't, because all these utensils are dead. So they were, every people were, all his neighbors were what? Shouted at him. What you are saying? How pots can be dead? You are fooling us and all things, right? Earlier, when I borrowed their pots and kept them in my cellar, I told the people that my cellar has a special magical power and it can give life to anything that was kept in it. So the pots gave birth to a small pot, and which I returned to each one of them. Everyone agreed with this fact. Okay, because last time all of these neighbors had taken, one more pot, as it is as he told them that your pot gave birth to a new pot. Like this, they all had accepted it, right? As they were getting something, extra. They were getting benefited. That's why. Now, this time, I kept all the pots and seed that they all have died. So why are they becoming angry on me? If all of them can believe the pots can give birth to the new pots, then why can't they believe the pots are dead? Right? The panchayat understood Mullah's point and dismissed the case. Right? So what happened when this this matter was clearly told to the panchayat? Mullah explained the panchayat that last time when I told them that your pot has given birth to a new pot and I returned them, they all accepted. Now this time when I am saying that your pot has died or had died, so you are not accepting it. Then if they are believing that it can give birth, then you should also believe that all these are dead, right? So the panchayat understood Mullah's point, right, and dismissed the case. Okay, so what is the moral of this story? The honesty is the best policy. Okay, honesty is the best policy. So the people of these village or his neighbors or his close families also should be very honest, right? But so that is the moral of this story. Honesty is the best policy. Now let's attempt question and answer this exercise. So what is the first question? Mullah the Nasruddin was known for his honesty, selflessness, or wisdom. What we had seen in this, in the starting, wisdom. He was known for his wisdom. From whom did Mullah borrow pots and utensils? From whom? From neighbors, from relatives, from friends, or from cousins? So the answer is from neighbors, right? Where were the pots? Where were the pots kept? In a cellar. We have seen cellar, basement, right? And next. Where did the neighbors take the case after Mullah refused to return their utensils and pots to the local magistrate, king, panchayat court? So clearly we have seen that the people had taken the matter to the before the Gram Panchayat. What did the Mullah want his neighbors to realize? The laziness, the greediness, the absurdness, or their foolishness? Their greediness, right? Now, next. True and false. Mullah Nasruddin organized a grand feast on his birthday. Obviously, it's true. The neighbors did not lend him utensils and pots to prepare the meal. False. They had given. They did lend. Mullah Nasruddin became a rich man by selling all the utensils and pots. True. Mullah Nasruddin was ordered by the panchayat to return all the utensils and pots of his neighbors. False. Earlier in the starting they they said you have to return. But later when he told the actual matter that last time I have this thing was happened and all, so they dismissed the case. Mullah Nasruddin was ordered by the panchayat to return all the utensils and pots of his neighbors. So this we will do false, right? But may bit this is little bit confusing, right? In starting because it let us see once more. Wait a minute. Okay, we can say this is we can put it as true as I read. Now, Mullah Nasruddin was ordered by the panchayat to return all the utensils and pots of his neighbors in his starting, right? But later, when he told the matter, so here we can write true, right? So Mullah Nasruddin organized a grand feast on his birthday. True, the neighbors did not lend him utensils and pots to prepare the meals. False. This will be false. And Mullah Nasruddin became a rich man by selling all the utensils and pots. True. So true, false. True, false will be the answer, right? Of this true and false. Now next is question answers. Why did Mullah organize the grand feast for the people? To show them their greediness, right? To show them their greediness. And why did Mullah return an extra pot to each neighbors the first time? Because he was planned something, right? So that in the next time he will do such kind of things. He will tell them that all the pots are died, and they will be what? They will understand their greediness and all. Where did the pots disappear and when the neighbors lent them to Mullah for the second time? Because all these pots disappeared because he sold them in the city, right? In the town he went, he had taken all these utensils in the town and sold them. What was the people reaction after hearing Mullah? What did they do? When they asked for their utensils, when the people asked for their utensils, and when he replied that when Mullah replied that they are not there and I cannot return, their reaction was they were very aggressive. They were what they did, what did they do? They had taken this matter to the panchayat. How did Mullah become a rich man? Because he sold all the utensils in a town, right? How did Mullah expose the greed of the villagers? In the second time, when he had not returned the utensils to the villagers, so he told them, last time when I returned, you all had when with one more pot, all of you had accepted that the pot can give birth, and all of you have taken. And this time when I am saying that all these are dead, you are not. So in this way he showed them their greediness, that when you are getting benefit, you accepted the thing, such impossible thing, and this time when you are losing something, you are not accepting. So this, don't worry, I will send you the PDF of question and answers. Now fill in the blanks. Mullah Nasruddin is a character known for his sense of humor, dash and dash. Humor, wisdom, right? Wisdom, here wisdom will come. Humor, wisdom, and tactfulness. Wisdom. So here this is part of one, and tactfulness, this is also part of one. Tactfulness, right? You can write it, tactfulness. Mullah gave a grand fast on the occasion of his birthday. So here too, birthday. Getting? Dash dismissed the case. Panchayat dismissed the case. Mullah had a dash cellar, magical cellar. He told people that he is having a magical cellar. So here fourth, right? Now next. Activity, right? Another story using the same model. So the same model means what? What is the model of this story? As in this you can see, the moral of this story is honesty is the best policy. So you can frame your own story, or on the basis of your experience, write one small story of your own here. So this is the activity, right? So like this we have completed this chapter. So that's it for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.